Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, fuck. I can't. We have to.
I won't let you go.
This is what you missed. It's so good. I'll watch it a second time. See, there's some girls in his head. You're gonna scream my name tonight. Chain the Monster. Lyrics by Michaela Laws. So, mostly traditional Japanese names. Nice Gavalia espresso from the local Winn-Dixie. You guys know what an AeroPress is? Someone recently alerted me to AeroPress, said it's like the best coffee they ever had. It looks like a penis pump, but coffee comes out of it. Alright, let's jump right in. This is Seduce Me, the Otome. This is a fictional interactive narrative. Any character resemblances to real-life people are purely intentional. Also, please note that the following game is made for PG-16 audiences. Please know that sexual, violent themes are explored in this game. Trigger warnings, abuse, implied rape. Oh, good. My roommate's here just in time to get us through the trigger warnings.
You starting your steam without me?
Suicide. I was reading trigger warnings for this game.
Can you pepper the blacks in there?
Can I do what?
Pepper the blacks in there?
I don't think there are any black people in this
I
game.
don't like hearing about them.
Chat's triggered already. Wow, they have their trigger warning and then they punctuate it with a "you have been warned." Alright, please enjoy this video game.
Why, hello.
Oh, well.
My,
hello.
Aren't you a gorgeous
Want to share an
sight?
earbud with me so you
Can I be honored enough to know your name?
Just put that down. Well, this very lovely man. That's not going to work with your head and your phone like that. This isn't going to work. I'm telling you that. I can't unplug the headphones and let you hear it because it'll just crash OBS as it does every time. What is your name? Mika? Nope. How about, Scoopy?
This cat's having a good time.
A lovely name for a lovely person like you.
Thank you
Wonderful.
so much.
Eric, do your job.
Very well. This game was produced by
breaking the
Seraphim
fourth wall already.
Entertainment under the direction of Michaela Laws and is powered by Ren'Py Visual Novel Engine. We truly hope you'll enjoy this story. I know I'll enjoy it, since you'll be in it.
Oh god. I'm seduced already. The name of this game is Seduce Me.
Eric.
Eric!
Fine, fine. Farewell, my
A
sweet.
Japanese thing?
No, but it wants to be. That's what makes it so good. This was made on the Tumblr engine. Ah! Jesus! There are gunshots.
Come on! Is that all you got?
This is pretty legit so far.
Wanna try me, asshole?
You wanna try my asshole? Well, we're getting right into it. I'm getting seduced so hard right now. Somebody die?
Crap! Missed.
Oh crap.
He's the only girl in the world.
Let's retreat for now.
Would you sex me?
No.
No kidding. Let's get out of here.
What is that supposed to mean?
That's right. You better run, you stupid punks. Stay out of our territory.
I feel like I'm listening to like an English dub of Sword Art Online. That's what this sounds like. Call it fate or call it coincidence. That moment of violence started a chain of events I will never forget.
This formula,
I'm assuming I'm a
created in
girl.
the 70s, is one of the most important in the field of financial theory.
There's no financial theory. Get money, fuck bitches. That's the entire
It
theory.
is used to calculate the price of European-style options and is widely used by option marketers, though there are some discrepancies that are now corrected with the modern viewpoint.
This rain loop isn't very long. Rain. It's been a long time since we've gotten rain around here, but it is the season for rainy weather, so it's not exactly that surprising. We got some grade A writing in here right off the bat. Personally, I love the sound of it. The way the raindrops fell, the way the loop just keeps stopping abruptly. Jesus. Like the soft tapping of fingers, it was so soothing. Even looking at the droplets hit the glass of the window was strangely calming.
This game is so good. I'm gonna go to bed.
Alright, you have a good one.
I love you.
For this reason, I felt lucky for having a seat next to the window, the hottest boy in school. Though, I did spend more time staring outside than I did paying attention in class. The lectures in class... I'm sorry, I'm not really in character, guys. Hold on. The lectures in class were pretty boring. Mrs. Phillips' voice wasn't so terrific, but I just wasn't interested in what she was saying. Yes, I'm seduced. Oops. Oh, since it was the period right before lunch, all I could think about was doing other things with my free time, like giving blowjobs to the cutest boys. Honestly, I didn't really care much for economics. Sure, I had good grades in this class because it's just textbooks. It's basically a parrot. That's the entire high school education system, and it doesn't actually take any knowledge whatsoever. You just copy what you see, and then everyone tells you how smart you are. I'm a valedictorian, but I trip over my own feet. But it was only because I read the textbook, and did assignments as I had to. I was only taking this class because it was mandatory. If it were up to me, I would probably have taken another course, like blowjob course, but I aced that one. Luckily, it was my senior year, so after this semester, it would mean the end of high school courses forever. Thank God for that. I didn't hate high school. It's just kind of mundane how the days drifted on as if there were no end to it, and there were just like a few blowjobs in between, and there could have been at least a dozen. The only thing I really enjoyed about going to school was meeting friends and hanging out with them and giving blowjobs, but that was kind of it. In short, I was done with high school. The blowjobs were just beginning for my bright, shiny career. The start of the second semester brought a note of finality to it. I had already applied to many universities the semester prior, and I was expecting replies in the next few months. It seemed a start of something new, something that would change. Maybe I wouldn't be giving blowjobs my whole life, and I could graduate to double penetration. That is, if things could change. I stared at the faint outline of the raindrops in the distance. For now, I was stuck in class like a fucking idiot.
Miss Anderson.
Is that me? Am I Yes, Mrs. Phillips? Mrs. Phillips raised her voice and interrupted my train of thought. What a bitch. Just when I was thinking about blowjobs, I quickly turned my head to face the teacher. Hopefully she didn't pick me just because she noticed that I was a blowjob-giving whore and spacing out. Yes, ma'am? Scoopy. I already forgot I named myself Scoopy. Yeah.
Would you care to name the equation I set up on the blackboard?
There's nothing on the blackboard. Mrs. Phillips, you look like they forgot to scrape you away with the rest of the afterbirth. Oh, I think I read about that in a textbook last night. It should be. The Black-Scholes model formula.
Very good as always, Miss Anderson.
Thanks, why'd you call me if you know how fucking good I was? Check your privilege, you stupid bitch. Anderson, it followed me wherever I went. Most people didn't really know me by my first name because it was Scoopy, and they just didn't want to call me that, so instead they just called me Mrs. Anderson because they didn't want to hurt my feelings. No doubt, since the surname was a trademark of the internationally famous and philanthropic Anderson Family Toys, because Scoopy McBoopy Toys didn't quite flow as well, because the founder was my own grandfather. Suzu, one of my best friends, for some reason had a Japanese name, turned around and proudly gave me a blowjob to the shoulder.
Kick ass, girl.
From beside me, I heard Naomi, another one of my best friends, clearing her throat in obvious disapproval of Suzu's choice of words.
She means good job.
Neither of those were Japanese, though. Wow, look at the one to the left. She looks like she'd eat my face. She's like a troll.
Miss Capini.
Oh, Capini. Capini blows the wheeze. Sorry, that one was too easy. I'll get off the blowjob subject. Maybe I just want to give blowjobs myself, and I'm insecure, and I'm using this game as an outlet.
Oi!
But it's too easy to make fun of!
Care to tell me who the creators of this formula were?
Wow, look at her smug asshole face. Can you see my cursor? I don't know if I told OBS to get rid of it. There's plenty of smug anime girls in here.
Some guys named Black and Shoals.
That's racist.
Fisher Black and Myron Shoals.
Well, those are black names. Myron, I guess.
Very good, Miss Patterson.
No, I thought her name was Capinally.
Show off. Better study next time, Suzu. Be like us and study once in a while.
Yeah, Suzu, come on. Step it up, girl. Suzu rolled her eyes and slouched into the chair as Naomi gave her a small blowjob. She always pouted when Naomi showed up.
That's the end of today's lecture. Now,
Oh shit, there's some Persona-ass music going on now.
your projects. Remember, everything is due on Monday. Go ahead now.
Scoopy, Scoopy, Scoopy. Let's do it. Why are these girls so big and I'm so tiny? Before I knew it, Suzu and Naomi had scooted their Scoopy desks up to a line with mine, and we turned it into the Three Musketeers. Whenever the teacher let the students decide on groups, we always grouped together in our little trio of blowjobbers. It was sheer stroke of luck that we all managed to be in the same class, so we at least had to take the opportunity to stick together as much as we possibly could and give as many blowjobs as we possibly could. Besides, we were the most comfortable around each other than, say, compared to being around any other classmate. It just made sense for us to put our heads together, like the heads we'd be putting together in the bathroom stall later when we gave triple blowjobs. I took out the poster we were working on and rolled it out onto the 3 desks. We were pretty much finished with it, fulfilling most of the guidelines for the project and getting the final details in on the tone of the veins and the penises that we were going to blowjob later for our project presentation, though we still had to add a few finishing touches here and there. After working on making the poster a bit prettier, we sat back and inspected our work to see what we still had to do. Naomi, as usual, was the first to look for any issues. She wouldn't just take any dick, she was a prude girl. She lightly tapped a pencil against her chin and imagined it was a tiny pencil dick, staring intently at the project.
Alright, so let's see. We finished the budgeting section, the building leasing, and the cost for labor. What else do we need?
Suzu straightened up to look at the poster and stroked her chin like a penis. After a few seconds, she realized that the music kept looping and it was very distracting, but she kept reading anyways. Her face brightened up and she spoke up.
How about a company name?
How about the 3 blowjobbers?
Huh? Did we really skip over that?
Are you gonna give Scoopy the honorary?
Of course we did.
She gonna let me name it?
Into the logical statistics and stuff.
Okay. What a wonderful and deep character.
At least we caught it this time. What do we name it? Not sure. What do you think?
What do you think, Scoopy? It always came down to me. Whenever there was something to be named or titled, I was the master at ending decision. Even when I didn't want to be.
I like Trinity Corporations.
Okay.
That is way too predictable. How about the Dragon Company?
Okay, well Suzu has instantly just attained best girl status.
What do dragons have to do with our project?
It doesn't fucking matter, Naomi. Shut your stupid whore mouth.
What? It's a totally unpredictable name. It's hot.
and she doles out puns.
But
You're the best, Suzu.
Bubblegum.
Yeah, but it's fiery hot, like Suzu's fiery hot tomboy attitude. Wait, oh, there she goes. What do you think, Scoopy?
What do you think?
Why aren't they saying my name? Really taking me out of the experience. I'm Scoopy Anderson McBoopy. You'll address me by my full name. Both of them looked at me expectantly, even though I wasn't quite sure of myself. I didn't really want to choose sides, but if it were up for me, I would say Scoopy McBoobies, 3 Musketeer Blowjobbers, and Co. I like the Dragon Company!
Booyah! Dragon Company it is!
Yeah, Suzu. We're gonna mash muffs later, me and you.
Alright, now that we've decided on a name, now what?
As we ended our name game, a giggle scrambled my thoughts. Is that fucking Lisette? Huh? Huh? What? Who was that?
Ignore it. It's just Lisette.
Fucking Lisette, every time with this girl, dude. I look over my shoulder and see her laughing in her circle of friends, mostly comprised of popular people that were practically triggering me already with their stupid popular friends. They're practically friends with everyone in school, so immediately you should hate them as a reader of this visual novel. And as a result, everyone in school knew them. In the center of it all was Lisette White. She sat with a posture that indicated she was still working, but that she also was ready to casually give blowjobs about her day. She had an endearing balance of charismatic and awkward, which was readily apparent when she first talked to someone. It was easy to make her smile and laugh, as she was quite the comedian as well. I'm really invested with this Lisette character so far. Basically, she was perfect, even though everything I just said about her was really fucking annoying. Not that she was like a robot or something, because robots laugh all the time, but she was a student that everyone else wanted to be. Yeah, I'm seduced. Come on, guys. I'm seduced. I was seduced the moment I opened this. The moment I saw the trailer with that Hawthorne Heights song. So cut my wrists and black my eyes. Lisette was bright, easygoing, and above all, had her future laid out right in front of her on the table. It was a picture of blowjobs. Unlike the average student, she knew what she wanted to do after high school. As a result, she was confident and ambitious in her blowjob giving, though sometimes it could rub a lot of penises the wrong way. Moreover, I had known her ever since I was young. Oh, she's a childhood best friend. But it had ultimately resulted, man, I can't read today, in a rivalry that continued today. You don't sound like a rival. You sound like a bystander. You sound like you don't even matter. Of course, my friends knew what was between us, and upon seeing me glance at her, they shifted their attention to her.
She doesn't even look like she's working, in my opinion.
Call the police! Call the perfect police, Naomi! You're so fucking perfect!
She probably is, but she's too much of a stuck-up priss to allow herself to look like she's actually doing work.
Wow, it's like they're trying to convince me that she's a bitch over there with her bitchy friends, and I'm sitting here with my bitchy friends, so judgmental and awful.
Oh, come on, Suzu. She may be a little off-putting, but she's not the giant priss that you're making her seem to be.
You guys are the giant prisses because you're enormous. Why are you so big compared to me?
The day she isn't a priss is the day I turn into you.
Alright. I don't get it.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why did my face just change? Scoopy is pleased. Scoopy is pleased by this outcome. This witty banter.
Never mind.
And then it changed again, I guess.
It's about time. Let's bail.
Yeah, let's ditch the heck out. Wow, she is a tomboy. She's quick. Unsurprisingly, Suzu was the first out of the classroom, slinging her backpack over her shoulder with ease as she quickly strolled out of the door.
Her seat isn't even closest to the exit, and she always manages to be the first one out of the door. I don't think I'll ever understand that.
It's because she runs, Naomi. It's because she runs. You walk. I wish I was as fast as her getting out of here so I could give as many blowjobs as possible on the way home. Naomi folded her arms close to her chest, giving me a disappointed look. Fuck you, Naomi.
Oh, not
Stupid-ass
you,
Waldo-ass
too.
shirt.
She's turning you into a delinquent.
Yeah, she is. Look at me. Look at me. Maybe I want to die. Maybe I'm so cool I want to die. God bless Sam Hyde. I'm not joking. I won't read that line. I hate you, Naomi. Go home by yourself.
Well, it's not really funny.
Good.
Man, you guys are slow. Are you coming or what?
Why did you leave if you were just gonna wait in the empty-ass hallway like an idiot?
We heard you the first time. Not everyone has rocket boosters attached to their legs when the bell rings.
Are you kidding me? That class was ridiculously boring. Even Miss Valedictorian
No.
was dozing off a bit.
I knew it. I am a valedictorian. I called it. You just copy what you see, and then everyone tells you how smart you are. I'm a valedictorian. Ha 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 ha! I do have to admit I was spacing out, but just because I answered one question doesn't mean I'm automatically the valedictorian.
Okay, so it wasn't too interesting. But you should at least pay attention when Phyllis is talking about the important parts.
Who's Philip? Oh wait, that's the afterbirth teacher.
So you finally admit it. We're
Oh,
finally
okay.
on the same wavelength. Welcome to the club, Patterson.
Please, don't call me by my last name. This isn't the classroom. And never in a million years will we ever see things eye to eye.
Why is this happening? Why is this happening? Like in this hallway, this is so weird. What? Okay. Despite this, they both burst out into laughter awkwardly, and I don't understand, but normally anyone would think that opposites like them wouldn't be able to associate with each other, but because we're all just special little butterflies, we love each other regardless, and their friendship somehow made a lot of sense. Maybe they were just perfect compliments. Or personality just didn't dictate the possibility of their friendship. After all, we three had been best friends since preschool.
Alright, so where are we heading to first?
And given blowjobs since
Cafeteria?
then as well.
I think we can all agree that we're really hungry, especially after hearing about our company's line of deliciously spicy bubblegum.
Oh, Suzu with the
Who would
jokes.
even buy that? I wonder.
Spicy bubblegum's actually a big thing, you stupid idiot. I'm not even just saying that. Have you ever heard of Big Red? It's like one of those popular bubblegums in the world.
Me? I would pay good money to get a taste of it.
To go down to the food mart to get some Big Red. That's what it's called, right? I haven't had Big Red in forever. It's not that hard. Haha, you do like spicy food after all. Wait, I didn't mean it. Oh, okay. We entered the cafeteria, a bustling room filled with the aromas of different blowjobs. As we got in line, we ordered our blowjobs and chatted freely before our mouths were filled with blowjobs.
Fries and the spicy chicken burger for me.
Oh, Suzu! That's so like you. You even like your blowjob spicy, Suzu. You're so crazy, Suzu.
I'll take a tuna sandwich and some juice.
Oh, tuna
You're
sandwich.
probably going to need water or something to curb all that spicy flavor, Suzu.
Uh-oh, what are you hinting at, Naomi? Naomi, are me and you gonna mash muffs later before Suzu, Naomi? I should work on the Naomi route.
I can't be tamed by the likes of that. If it's spicy, then it's gotta be all or nothing.
Okay. Well, she really is like Chie, except she's cuter than Chie.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. You're batshit insane, Naomi! Or Suzu.
Hell yeah, I'm crazy.
Oh! The spice on this one!
I think I'm getting a migraine.
Naomi, please calm down. I think I'll go with just a mac and cheese and a soda. That sounds fucking disgusting. I'll have what Naomi's having too. Oh man, I should do this, but I've already gone down the Chie route, so whatever. Let's be adventurous. I'm gonna have those Cajun fries and a spicy chicken burger too. Might as well go spicy today. Naomi, you can just go home. No one wants you here. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to. Okay, Suzu leaned back in her chair. I can scroll up, right? Oh, no, there we go. I can repick? Oh, no, I can't. Once we got our food, we settled down at one of the empty tables, putting our backpacks aside to dig into the food. No blowjobs this time. I've learned my lesson. Suzu leaned back in her chair like a fucking delinquent, tilting it back so she could rest her feet on the table by her food to spice it up even more.
Alright then. Is there anything we want to talk about?
Bitch, you know what we want to talk about.
Bored already?
Just eat your food, Jesus.
I know. Let's talk about...
Blowjobs!
Boys, and I will never speak to you ever again.
Oh yeah, I hate boys as well. Boys are yucky. I've never even given a blowjob. I was joking the whole time, girls.
Aw, why not?
What's so interesting about talking about guys? Not like any of us are gonna get boyfriends anytime.
For once, I finally agree with you. I actually agree with the topic at hand.
We don't know that. What if one of us does get a boyfriend?
Well, then I guess it's dedicated blowjobs. We can't go crazy anymore.
Like that's going to happen, Naomi. Look at us. I'm a tiny Italian. You're a ditzy blonde.
Who would ever fuck these two stereotypes? I would never put my penis in a tiny Italian. And a ditzy blonde? They never have sex. They turn into wizards immediately.
Hey!
Whoa.
No offense. And Anderson here.
Don't call me that.
Well,
The name is Scoopy and you know it.
Your girlfriend if she wants.
Okay.
Or girlfriend?
Yeah. Why is it out of the question? Are you triggering me?
She can be a lesbian if she wants.
Exactly. This is the moral you need to be taking home, kids. This is why this game was made. Don't let society dictate where you put your vagina. You can put it anywhere, no matter how spicy.
True.
Okay, Suzu, I'm not sure I want a boyfriend yet, but let's get on that girlfriend game.
Why not? It's our senior year. Might as well get a boyfriend.
Might as well go out, man. Dedicated cocks. Let's go.
Maybe she's just not interested in a relationship, Suzu.
Why are you talking about me so much? I'm just sitting here with a big stupid smile on my face. Well, actually, I really wasn't about wanting a relationship, but more of there was no one interesting enough to be in a relationship with. Don't get me wrong, I'm an open person, but there are just not many interesting penises in the school to go out with. Who knows? Time will tell. Maybe I'll open up other avenues of sexuality. Naomi looked at me, wanted to continue the conversation. However, before she could speak, the speakers in the cafe started up and an announcement echoed throughout the cafeteria. Free blowjobs!
Main office immediately. Please bring your things with you.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Looks like our plans have been cut short. The men in white coats have finally come to get you.
Alright, that was weird.
Suzu, don't joke around. What if it's serious?
Blowjobs are always serious.
Fine. If something happens, just call us.
What are you talking about? You're not allowed. They didn't even ask you to come there. Funny enough, something did happen. And it was certainly no laughing matter, because it's so hard to laugh with penises in your mouth. Cold. It was really cold. The rain became heavier that afternoon, accompanied by rolling thunder now and then. The skies had turned dark, though I couldn't see any of it under my black umbrella. Everything I wore was black. Even the cocks I sucked were black. Not that I was looking up. In fact, looking up was the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. I wanted to look down at my own vagina as the rain loop kept looping, very distractingly, over and over again, because they recorded 7 fucking seconds of rain! I stared to the grass beneath my feet, unable to look up at the people weeping around me. Why is everyone crying? All I could see was the damp grass beneath my feet. I stared at the grass beneath my feet, unable to look up at the people weeping around me. All I could see was the damp grass beneath my feet. Only the monotone eulogies that floated through my ears reminded me that I was at a funeral, not the dead body. It was only when the speeches ended that I was finally able to raise my head. Who's Harold Anderson? Probably some fucking nobody. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Triggered. Trigger warning, I burp. A small gathering of people, mostly related to the Jews that I didn't even know were related to me, huddled around a simple small grave. For a while, all I heard was the sound of raindrops on umbrellas. If it weren't raining, everything would probably be in heavy silence because this loop just stops abruptly. I looked beside me, where my father was... Jesus Christ, you guys. Where my father was standing, holding up a large black umbrella for our family of 3. His face was emotionless. A strange sight next to my weeping mother. I wondered what was going through his mind. Then I thought about myself, and all I could think about was fat cocks etched into smooth gravy tombstone. Before us was my father's name? What? My grandfather, who was the one who raised me like his own dog, whoa, the reveal, had passed away that day. The ceremony was small. Only close family were allowed to come. Slowly, though, people began to leave, leaving my father, mother, and me behind at the grave. It reminds me of a Gilbert O'Sullivan song. What does it say? Oh, never mind. I'll sing it later. A man dressed in a clean black suit under the uniform black umbrella of the funeral... This is really awkward writing. Of the funeral attendees walked towards us, introducing himself as grandfather's lawyer. He pulled out,
"And now, I shall read Harold Anderson's last will and testament."
Only my parents and I were allowed to represent... Were allowed to be present. Were allowed to rep my grandfather's will. It was under the strict request of his lawyer. And there was a reason why.
"And to my dearest granddaughter, I give my estate. All the furniture and decor that resides within the house shall also be given to my granddaughter."
Gee, thanks, Dad. Can't wait to fill it with cum stains. What? Me? Scoopy? Scoopy never expected this. I couldn't believe my ears. I had earned the family's estate at 18? That's impossible. And yet it was written in my own grandfather's hand. By my own grandfather's hand.
He passed the family estate to her? Why am I not surprised?
'Cause I gave better blowjobs than you, I guess. Can I romance the dad?
Dear.
Well, did he say anything about what will become of the CEO and chairman position of the Anderson Toys Company?
Probably me. I make the best toys.
No. It is presumed that the vice chairman will succeed the position.
Okay.
Even to the bitter end, he wouldn't give in. What a stubborn old man.
You should dig him up and give him a swift kick in the dick. Shaking his head, my father turned to face my mother with a serious expression on his face.
About the estate. Should we send her there to get used to the building? It'll be a good place for her to live after high school.
Okay.
Are you sure we should?
I don't know. I'm not very good at making decisions.
This would be a good experience for her.
Okay. Jesus. He sounds like he's gonna, like, sick rabid dogs on the interior.
Honey, what do you think?
Who, Scoopy? Scoopy want penis. I wasn't really sure what to say, but I'm sure there'd be a bunch of hot butlers waiting for me. Why did my grandfather think that I was the appropriate heir to his mansion with a bunch of dicks inside? Was I even ready to live with all these dicks?
Well, that seems to be it. We'll be taking our leave now. I'm sure the little heiress needs some time to adjust.
You want to keep talking shit?
David!
Wow, yeah, you leave real quick, don't you? Bitch ass. Even though she raised her voice, my dad wordlessly began walking back to the car, disinterested.
Don't mind him, honey. I think that your grandfather's passing really affected him. Why don't we get back home for now?
No, let me in that mansion. Let me in that mansion with the sweet, sweet dicks. You can go on ahead to the car, Mom. I think I'll walk to the mansion. I'm moist.
Oh,
I'm hungry for it.
Take all the time you need.
She gave me a quick hug and hurried after my dad. I looked around the funeral grounds, which was completely empty save for the sullen-looking grave that was laid in front of me. I'm sure that if Grandpa were in charge of arranging all of this, it would have been much different. It was blatantly obvious that this rain loop, oh fuck the rain loop, that my dad was in charge of the whole event. Who else would bury their own family the same day as they pass away? Nobody, actually. It's not how that works. Everyone knew my grandfather's love for toys, and I guess that passed on down to me. It's genetics, and yet the grave was a mere stone slab on the ground. It wasn't a pile of toys, void of any children's toys, because that would not have been inappropriate in any way. My dad didn't even bother putting down flowers with toys. His disdain for my grandfather was almost pitiful. Sorry, Gramps. Tried to force out some words, but the only thing that came out was a choked sob. Guess I'll have to clear it out with some dicks. You told me to stay strong, but right now, I'm the farthest from it. Like that one time, a long time ago. Grandpa! Scoopy wants Grandpa's penis!
Oh, it's so good to see you again, sweetie.
Oh, Scoopy's so glad to see you as well. I swept into a giant bear hug and swept his dick onto the rug. Like an airplane. It was one of my favorite things, seeing my grandfather's penis. The way he greeted me, unlike my father, would never take out his penis. My grandfather was loving and playful with his penis, even as I grew older, with his penis. Sorry that Daddy couldn't be here today. He said he was too busy feeling his penis to feel good again. It had always been like that. Dad missed every visit to Grandpa's house, citing he was busy with his penis and wasn't feeling well.
Well, that's okay. Daddy can come around next time. And you're here, right?
Well, yes, grandfather figure, I suppose. Yeah. So what are we doing today, Grandpa? Mommy says that there's a new dessert cafe in town. Maybe we could stay here, though, and fuck that business?
Oh, I would love to.
Yeah?
But I've been so busy with the company these days. We're actually working on a little something. Would you like to see?
Show me what you've got. Yes. Ooh, is it a toy?
It is. I was designing a new line of them, but I feel like something's missing. You don't think you could help me out, could you?
Grandpa, if it's for you, I'll do anything. Wakarimashita, eh? He placed a toy in my hands with a smile, and then I looked up and realized the toy was attached to his torso, and I inspected it carefully. It was beautifully crafted, and obviously a lot of work was put into it. It smelled of fresh lavender lotion. There was one thing, though.
So, what do you think?
Oh, Grandpa, I love it. I think the heart on its chest should light up when you hug it. It'll be like it's alive. It could be like a little night light before you sleep. Just roll over, it's right there in your face to make you feel safe. He stroked his chinny chin, considering my input while nodding his head. After a few moments of silent deliberation, he turned to me with a chuckle.
That's a great idea. I'll get to changing it right away. You're always like my little lucky charm, dear. You always know what to add to make the perfect toy.
Ah, well, I hope I can be like you one day, Grandpa.
You want to make toys as well?
I didn't really mean that, but you're about to die, so I'll tell you anything you want to hear. Well, making people happy is the best feeling in the world, and I know everyone loves blowjobs, so I don't know if I'll make toys when I grow up, though.
Don't worry too much about it. You have plenty of time to decide. Besides, you should do what makes you happy as well.
Well, Grandpa, you know what makes me happy. That makes sense. Daddy doesn't even think of it in the same way, though.
Your father. I'm sure he just wants the best for you.
That's bullshit, Granddad, and you know it. I'm not so sure about that.
Sweetie, look at me.
I've been looking at you. He bent down to me at eye level. I felt uncomfortable. I'm so used to staring penises in the face. He had a serious look.
As much as your father may say something that doesn't make sense now, you must remember that he's always thinking about you. He loves you.
Fuck my dad, I hate him! I don't hate Daddy. Oh shit. I really do love him. I'm sorry I said that. I don't know why he's like this, though.
Your father and I have had some difficulties.
This music's too loud.
But it's nothing that you should be concerned about.
This music's not bad. Hey, smell you later, Gramps. I heard tidbits of this from my own mother and various other people. The only people who had stayed quiet were my father and grandfather. Wait, what were we talking about? Both of them refrained from saying a word on the subject matter. What subject? But it was clear that whatever happened set up a wall between them. It's hard, though, Grandpa. I'm trying to pretend as though I can't even feel it.
However, no matter what, you have to stay strong. You're a big girl already.
Oh, did he get diddled? Is that what it was? Oh, I should have known.
There'll come a day when it seems like it's you against the world.
There'll come a day when it feels like it's you against the world.
Friends will be here with you.
Thanks, Grandpa. Oh, you're a cutie.
Daddy,
Daddy, Mommy, and your friends at school.
Me.
Stand together.
We'll stand together to get through it.
Well, thanks so much, Granddad. How can you be so sure of that?
Because we'll be right here and here.
Where are you touching me? Grandpa, why would Daddy be in there? He pointed his finger to my head first, and then pointed at my chest.
So stay strong. Promise?
Sure thing, Gramps. For a moment, he looked almost sad, pleading, but as quickly as it come, the expression disappeared from his face, and he was all smiles once again. Scoopy promises. Upon hearing that, Grandpa let out a burst of laughter and stood up like a madman.
Alright then, enough of that. How about I whip up some special homemade dessert?
Oh, Gramps.
I know I can't accompany you at that new cafe, but we sure can talk and eat while I cook and do some paperwork.
Sure thing, Granddad. I love your secret ingredients. Homemade dessert. I'll race you to the kitchen.
Hey, slow down there. I'm not what I used to be.
Oh shit, is this how he died? That awkward laugh. Is this how he died? Is that why it's such a tragic flashback? He was chasing after me with his dick out. Grandpa, no! It's never been the same since then. Grandpa smashed his fucking head on the ground, and I was mopping up his blood. I saw his penis still erect and decided to give it a good old suck. A surge of anger bubbled within me, but I quickly swallowed it, like that good old suck. There was no use in getting mad, especially when the person in question was no longer there. That makes no sense. Yeah, fuck them, they're gone. They're in the fucking dirt. Scoopy doesn't give a shit. I'm sorry, it's hard to stay calm when you've left me with so many questions, especially about what happened between you and Dad. Ha! What am I doing, talking to a grave? Did he diddle you, Granddad? My vision blurred, and I suddenly realized I was crying. My face heated as tears rolled down my cheeks. I'll bring you some flowers later. I miss you, Grandpa. I'll try the best to fulfill my promise I gave you, even when the world might be turned against me. I left the grave, wiping my tears hastily so my parents wouldn't see. Thought the parents were gone.
Well, it's time to head back home.
Who drew this car cockpit?
Cook up your favorite lasagna when we get home, okay?
Okay. I love lasagna. Thanks, Mom. Scoopy appreciates it. However, my dad didn't speak the entire drive home. I just wanted to talk to him, but after his moment at the funeral, I wasn't sure if that was a good idea.
It's about time we took off those dreary black clothes.
No, Dad! No! Gathering my courage, I decided it was time to talk. Dad, could I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Why do you want me to move to the estate so soon?
I thought I made that rather clear. The college near your grandfather's house is well known for its business program. You are planning to major in business, yes?
Dad, why do you sound like a comic book villain? Scoopy doesn't know what Scoopy wants.
Right after you graduate from high school, you'll just live there and can easily commute to and from school. It's a perfect fit for you.
You know it fits me perfectly, Father. But it's so sudden. Scoopy just decided so quickly right after the funeral. Well, I guess I meant you did, but Scoopy gets confused.
Don't be so sensitive. If you're like that in the real world, you'll be crushed.
Wow, I feel like the person who made this is like really putting in dialogue that they've heard people tell them, but it's like really sound advice, so I can't really, feel it. I'm just saying that maybe we could talk a bit more about my future. In reply, my father rubbed his temples and sighed quietly and then smacked me really hard.
After you graduate from college, you'll work at Anderson Family Toys. I have connections since I am part of the board of directors, so you will be guaranteed a spot. That is what we talked about before, yes?
Fuck you, Dad! But what if Scoopy wants...
Stop mumbling!
But what if I don't want to work there, Father?
Don't be silly. It's the family company. Our company. I'm not just going to hand it over to some incompetent vice chairman.
He came closer to me with his face softened.
Look, this is all for the best, okay?
Dad, stop.
You may not know it.
Dad, stop rubbing me.
But you will appreciate it later.
For some reason, when I heard him say that, something just snapped in me. Maybe it's because he had his hands all over my legs. I wasn't exactly sure what it was, but it made me feel so angry and triggered. Do you even care that Grandfather passed away?
Of course I do.
Oh, okay. Well, that settled that quickly. Well, everything seems fine and dandy to you, so, I mean, things could be better. Couldn't be better.
Excuse me? I don't like your tone, young lady.
You're the comic book villain over here. Oh, look at my face. Things are getting serious. Scoopy doesn't like her father. It's like nothing even ever happened at all. You just ignore the fact that he's no longer here.
Do not raise your voice at me.
Fuck you, Dad! My father, his face hardened, crossed his arms, and erupted in angry laughter.
Ha! You sure place him upon a pedestal.
Oh, okay.
Like he's some kind of venerated god or something. It makes me sick.
It's a very believable father figure. Is that it? Are you happy seeing Grandfather dead while everyone else was grieving? Were you just holding yourself back from laughing at everyone's faces? Did you feel just a bit happier to see him lie in a graveyard? Ah! Ah!
You don't know anything! Running your mouth like somehow you know everything that went on, when you're just a little girl that doesn't know how to keep her mouth shut! You did not know my father. You did not know what he was capable of.
Is everything all right? What happened?
Shut up, Mom! Nothing, but Scoopy's hungry. I think I'll just... Oh, I'm not hungry. Scoopy's not hungry. I think I'll just go upstairs.
Honey, wait!
I don't want any honey. I quickly turned and ran up to my really gay fucking room. Slamming the door behind me, my breath came in short pants. And for a while, I took off my pants. How did things become like this? My cheeks still throbbed, and I tentatively stood up and looked at the mirror to see how it looked. Hopefully it doesn't bruise. What am I saying? I love bruises. Tears formed in the corners of my eyes, but I blinked them back rapidly. I couldn't cry for the second time today. I had to be stronger than that. So I hit myself in the face a few more times in the mirror.
Right. Your father told me nothing happened.
I can't hear you with that dick in your mouth, Mom! I'm fine. I just lost my appetite.
The lasagna's done, though. And I don't want you skipping any meals. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll just barf into a bucket up here, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about me, Mom. I'll come downstairs later to eat.
You're not telling me the whole story.
No, that's what I'll do later. That's the whole story. I just don't want to eat right now, Mom.
Please, dear. Tell me what's going on. I wish you would tell me why you're being like this.
Scoopy didn't want to tell her. A part of Scoopy was screaming to tell her what Dad had done to Scoopy. But at the same time, I knew she couldn't fix anything. Besides, Scoopy was moving out regardless. Scoopy remained silent, letting the event remain in the past.
I'll leave your food on the table if you want to eat it later.
I'll come down there like fucking Smeagol and just dip my fingers in it and take it back up to my room. And barf it out again. Finally, Mom left me alone. It was strange to think that she was only a few inches away from me, only separated by a single wooden door. I really didn't know what to do. I needed to do something, anything, to get my mind off of what just happened. So I just gave myself a few quick slaps to the face, because I love it. Anything would be better than thinking any more about the pain still radiating in my cheek. I was gonna move into my grandfather's house tomorrow. Actually sounds really depressing, like given everything that just happened. I should probably pack my stuff so I would be prepared for tomorrow. Yeah, I guess would be the next step. Yeah, that was a good idea. I should start packing. I opened the closet and started packing. Jesus Christ, I don't care. It wasn't my luggage. It wasn't like my luggage. It's just like reading a diary. It wasn't like my luggage was completely devoid of them. I certainly didn't have many things in my room I would have missed if I suddenly left the house. The point is, I don't give a crap about nothing. I shook my head and rid myself of those thoughts. If we're going to be my new home, it would have to feel like it, one way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. Oh. So cut my wrists and black my eyes! I slid my phone out of my vagina holster, or I had answered it, slowly easing out of my bed. Who could possibly be calling?
Hey, Anderson, you there?
Hey, Suzu, the best girl. How are you doing?
Is everything alright? We were worried about you, so we decided to call.
Alright.
Hello?
What are you worried about? I'm really glad you guys called. Sorry, I haven't eaten today. That's the espresso. It's the espresso mixing with the tummy juices, and the tummy's like, where's the actual food? My voice managed to come out, along with my disgusting belch. Though it was only a whisper.
What happened? Are you okay?
Well, I slowly began to tell them about the funeral that afternoon. A small silence followed when I was done recounting what had happened, and to my relief, Naomi finally spoke up. I figured Suzu would be the first, and she's like such a go-getter.
I can't begin to imagine how you must be feeling right now.
Oh, wait, never mind. Suzu probably doesn't give a shit.
Sorry. Do you want us to come over right now?
Oh, yes, actually. I'm vulnerable. Okay. No, it's okay. I guess I'm just a fucking idiot. My dad isn't in a good mood, so we just keep talking on the phone like this, as long as you send pictures.
We'd stay on the phone until the crack of dawn. Right, Suzu?
If Suzu is asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
We're always here if you need us.
Thanks.
After all, we wouldn't be the awesome triple threat trio without you.
I thought we were the Three Musketeers. Yeah, actually, I have to go.
Triple threat trio? That sounds like the name of a gang.
Yeah, I like the blowjobbers better. Remember when we were that?
Yeah, I mean, we're all taking on the world together. We've got to sound somewhat scary, or else no one's going to take us seriously.
What world? You all have iPhones. What world are you taking on together?
What's with you and naming things? You've got to step up your game, Naomi.
You girls always do this.
Cool kids like Anderson and me. Hey! I'm a cool kid! If anything, I'd say you have to step up your game.
Holy shit, this is getting heated. We chatted cheerfully. That was cheerful. About all sorts of things. Very soon, I had forgotten about the events of the day, and that we all agreed that the actor playing the titular character certainly had a very distinctive look about him, with that long overcoat and scarf wrapped around his dick. We had many disagreements about who we thought was the coolest character. Ahaha, yeah, he has really high cheekbones, and his eyes are really pretty. Is that what girls look for in guys? Is that what I need to be working on, my cheekbones? Though I do have to say, I prefer Jatson, and as a bonus, his actor is just so sassy. I looked at the clock hanging on the wall and realized how late it was. Whoa, it's already 1 a.m. Sorry for keeping you guys up so late. I think I'm gonna hit the hay for tonight. See you hosers later. Should probably take a shower. And stay in the shower. But it was really nice. Well, to the shower I go. I took a relaxed, don't explain this shit to me, just show it. You have artists. Nothing beat hot water and a feeling of being clean. After drying myself, I promptly dressed in my pajamas and crawled into bed like a huge buzzkill. Ah, a nice hot shower after a long day. Scoopy's so glad to finally be in bed. It had been a really long day. I knew that I was wishing for something to change back in class, but I certainly wasn't expecting any of the things that happened today. And I have to go back to school tomorrow. I curled up on my side and tightly wrapped the blankets around me. I really wasn't in the mood to be returning to school, but my dad probably would fucking hit me again if I didn't. It's time to go to sleep. I reached out to the lamp on my nightstand and wished it were my grandfather's penis to turn off the lights. It was such a good idea, that toy. However, my mind was so lost in the passing of my grandfather and the thought of inheriting something so big that it haunted my mind in the entire night until the next morning. Lovely. I shook my head to try and clear the sleepiness out of me, but to no avail. I really didn't get any sleep last night. It's already time to wake up. Wait, school? Wait a minute, that's school. Soon I realized I had to go to school. I slid out of bed and looked at the vanity mirror. What's a vanity mirror? Is it like the haunted mirrors in like scary movies? Oh, that's relief. I'm still a woman. Luckily, there was barely a bruise on my cheek. You had to squint to actually see it. I doubted anyone would actually notice unless they leaned in really close. Good thing I was always down on my knees, breathing out a sigh. I got dressed and took my backpack and caught the bus to go to school. It wasn't even hours before everyone heard the news. I was approaching school and given condolences for my loss. Oh, it must be so hard to be you. However, that wasn't what shocked my friends.
Wait, so you have the whole Anderson house to yourself? Lucky as hell, man!
My grandfather just died, Suzu! You spicy whore!
Quit being so sensitive, Naomi.
Yeah, it's not like he's gonna die again.
Quit being so vulgar, Suzu.
You two should just fucking kiss already. Naomi, wait, Suzu root. She seems like the easier nut to crack. Got a huge gap, too.
You would side with her.
Well, good, I'm glad you know your place. Stop talking to me.
Ha! See? At least she knows how to have fun.
We're gonna party!
I know how to have fun.
Fuck my gramps.
You don't need to be wild to have fun.
Well, wait till you come to the Anderson estate. Scoopy's abode. Teach you what wild is. Guys, I'm going there after school today because my parents want me to get used to living there.
Seriously? It hasn't even been a day since you came back to school.
My fucking grandfather died, Suzu! I know, but my parents want me to try living there as soon as possible, and besides, there's gonna be a bunch of hot guys.
Still, that's really fast. Are you going to be okay?
Naomi, don't you know? It's always time to go fast, Naomi. Of course, huh? But even in the comfort of my best friends, life seemed to keep testing me. Ah!
Hey! Don't go around shoving people like that.
Who?
Whoops.
Holy fuck.
Nerve, Capini.
Oh, Capini, you tiny Italian. Lisette's gonna lay the hammer down. Fucking Viking ass. She let out a small laugh as she twirled her hair like a comic book villain. Because those are all over the place in this VN. Lisette, one of the last people I wanted to see today.
It's not me you should be apologizing to.
Isn't she the one who got hit?
Oh, Anderson.
Hey, how's it going?
My grandfather died! I'm alright.
Haven't you already heard, Lisette? Of what? Her grandfather's passing. Ah, well, I'm sorry about that. I don't really watch a lot of news.
You're one dumb bitch. Nordic-looking ass.
It doesn't really sound like you mean it.
Yeah, it doesn't. Are you intentionally being obtuse?
I do mean it. Earnestly. Why wouldn't I?
Because you're the fucking She-Hulk.
Typical Capini. Isn't her
Who's the
family
rude
involved
girl?
with the mafia or something?
Ooh, the tiny Italian's involved with the mafia. Ooh! I'd nearly forgotten the crowd that followed Lisette, which was mostly comprised of stuck-up bitches. No one had the slightest idea of exactly no one had idea why exactly to follow Lisette around persistently, but they labeled themselves as social equals with her. It sounds really heavy-handed. What are you trying to say about these girls that you don't like?
That is out of line. Suzu comes from an honest family.
Naomi, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Just shut up.
Says the one whose family profits from political scandals.
Oh, snobby girl laying down.
Yeah, your dad doesn't make anything unless he's in the court with dirty politicians.
She's got a fire in her, doesn't she?
Let's all calm down for a second, alright? I'm sure Anderson needs some time to recuperate. I mean, what just happened? We need to give her some respect.
Yeah, actually, this sounds really level-headed. Surprised you could be so mature about this. I guess I'll be a stuck-up asshole. Then again, look at her face. I don't know if I can trust that face. Are you smirking at me? Are you looking sideways at me? You looking crossways at me? Just stop it! Stop acting like that already. Like you feel sorry for me.
What are you talking about?
It's time for Scoopy to let her rip! I'm sure you're happy seeing me like this. I'm such a presumptuous cunt. You already have everything you've ever wanted, and now seeing me like this, life couldn't get any better for you, could it, She-Hulk? Bitterness seeped into me, and words started flying out of my mouth without filter. This wasn't Tumblr, after all. But honestly, I didn't care. I was so confused, consumed by anger, that I only saw Lisette in front of me. My world was turning to black. So cut my wrists and black my eyes. Wait, what exactly am I to you? Just another part of your obstacle course? Is that what I am? Because you look like a horse, you galloping tramp. I'm sick of it, Lisette. I'm sick of all these charades, and I'm sick of you. I hate games. Gasps rose from the crowd around her. I was really laying down the hammer. And I was brought back to the school hallway. What? Even my friends beside me looked at me in surprise. Am I being grabbed? One girl looked like she was going to speak up, but Lisette held her hand. Such a power trip for, like, stupid social outcast girls. There was no emotion in her face that I couldn't quite make out. She looks pretty angry, actually. She seems a little upset. Play this? Whatever, let's just play it. I don't care. Whatever this is. Oh, shit! Oh, God! What are you saying to me, girl? Huh? What are you saying to me? Ah! Oh, whoops. No! Don't you dare pity me! I looked away from her. I didn't want to see that emotion in her eyes when she was talking to me. She didn't have the right to look at me that way.
I'm sorry. I know your grandfather passing away must have really taken a toll on your emotions.
Oh, well, you seem really genuine now. I'm sorry I turned on rules of nature at a time like this. She stepped towards me, put her hand on my shoulder, giving me a tiny smile as if for old time's sake. But for some reason, I didn't feel comforted at all. Not that I was angry at her. The expression on her face as she leaned in close to me contorted into something complex. Something was different about her. I couldn't quite place my finger on it, but something had definitely changed.
Well, I'll be going for now. Track meet responsibilities and all of that
Oh,
stuff.
you're so perfect.
See you later.
Something about Lisette made me feel uncomfortable. I wasn't just angry, but also uneasy. What was it? I have never seen her like that before. But I decided to pay no further attention to it. She continued running down the hallway, her gaggle of friends behind her. I refocused my attention to Mrs. Phillips, who was walking down the hall towards me.
Is everything alright, girls?
No!
Nothing we couldn't handle, Mrs. Just a bunch of...
Suzu, hush! It was nothing, Mrs. Phillips.
I see. Well, Miss Anderson, please accept my condolences for your loss.
Get the fuck out of my face! Thank you, Mrs. Phillips.
Your grandfather was a good man.
I know he was amazing! I really looked up to him! And I really want to be as good as he was!
I know that you'll be as great as your grandfather.
Hell yeah, she will. She'll be 10 times better.
Hey, watch your mouth, Suzu. You don't just get to say the H word because Rules of Nature is playing. Would I really be better than my grandfather? Everyone seemed to have high expectations for me. But I wanted to do my best to make my family proud. I wasn't sure about that. Who did this? It was very dumb. What does this sound like? Would I really be better than my grandfather? Everyone seemed to have high... I sound like a fag. From outside of the school window, I saw a familiar blue car pull up to the curb. Undoubtedly, it was my father in the driver's seat. He's always driving cars. Oh, my ride's here. I guess I'll just leave school.
Want us to come with you?
Yeah? Oh no. It's okay, haha. I'll be fine. See ya. Hey, Dad.
Hey, honey.
Oh. Is that a look of reprieve on your face, Mr. Anderson? Mr. Anderson, are you about to give me a heartfelt apology for hitting me? As I got into the car, I noticed my father looked troubled, clutching at his steering wheel and staring straight ahead as if something was really bothering him. I wonder what it could be. Look, about last night...
About what happened yesterday. I'm sorry for yelling at you. Does your cheek still hurt?
You fucking railed me, dude. What do you think? No, it's nothing to worry about. Scooby doesn't really care. Scooby's a strong, independent black woman.
I mean it. I shouldn't have laid a finger on you. You know that you're my most precious daughter. You're all that I have.
Why are you such a dick to me, then? This doesn't make any sense. Mr. Anderson, not really. Yet he couldn't bring himself to say what he could never say to me for such a long time. I'd always wanted to hear those words to affirm how he really felt, but I guess even now he couldn't say, "Please, Scoopy, please give me a reach around." I turned my head away from the window. There was no point in waiting for something that was never going to come. I was very experienced with these things. And like that, he started to drive and the conversation between us ended. I decided to focus my attention on the passing scenery. All these extraneous details are fucking killing me. We were taking the usual route to grandfather's house. He'd always lived alone. I wondered, did he pass away on purpose? It was strange that he decided living all alone in his large estate. Yeah, who would possibly want that except everyone in the world? If anything, he could have lived with us and got hit and beat by his own son. Though he and my father probably would have given each other the silent treatment the entire time, and giving 2 blowjobs a day would have really worked my cheeks. I actually hadn't visited him for quite a while. Visits to his house were most frequent when I was a child. I had grown up long since then. Yeah, you're really showing it. The last time I visited, though, I thought he looked just like he usually was, happy and healthy. No, last time you visited, he died running after you in a hallway. He split his fucking head open. But things change. In the back of my mind, I knew that he would have to leave one day. Yeah, that's true. That's actually kind of sad. It wasn't like humans could live forever. So why did my heart still feel so heavy? Maybe because someone just died. The car ride was mostly spent in silence until he spoke up again. Look about yesterday.
Maintaining your grades, I hope.
Yeah, I guess, man. I'm valedictorian. Yeah, I've been trying my best so far. God, Dad, you're really pushing me over.
Trying? That's not really doing the best you can, is it?
What other verbology would you like? Scoopy's had it up to here. With my father, only some words I said were filtered through his ears. It was difficult to keep up a conversation without eventually talking about academics or my future. Even if it was something loosely based on it, he always found a way to integrate it whenever we talked.
Anyway, your belongings are in the trunk.
It's like Rosetta Stone up in this bitch.
You can manage bringing them inside the house. After all, you are on the road to being independent now.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just grow strong muscles and just carry everything up to the house. Makes a lot of sense. You really teach me a lesson, Dad. Thanks. Yeah, I can manage on my own. Fuck you. Usual silence resumed between us. I really wasn't sure what to say around him, especially when most of the time we didn't share the same opinions. That actually makes for the best conversations. Opposites attract. One question did linger in my mind, though. If he was going to justify acting so nonchalant at grandfather's funeral, I had the right to at least know why. That's just the kind of, I don't give two shits. There was no use to talking to him about it because I didn't really care. I don't know why I said what I did. I sighed. He gave me a side glance out of curiosity, but didn't pursue it further. Is that what girls think? Is that what girls think when they sigh? That we that we give them side glances out of curiosity? Or that we just don't notice? Typical. Yeah, typical. I leaned against the car door and stared out the window. I really couldn't think. What would this place be like? I had been to my grandfather's house before, but it was one thing visiting, and it was another thing actually living there. How would I manage living on my own without any training to really care for a house? No, you're right. I should put on the Persona OST because I don't know. There was a bunch of music in the beginning and like background noises, and now there's just nothing. Oh, I only have one headphone in. Is there like car ride noises on the left? No, it's completely just silent and weird. I knew that naturally the bills would be paid by my parents. Wow, so you just getting this awesome house. What's even to worry about? Who inherited grandfather's stocks to the corporation should have given me the stocks, given them the house. But I had never lived independently before. Baby, 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 yeah! Thinking about it made me feel like some kind of bird being pushed out of the nest. With paid expenditures all the way through. Though I was technically an adult, with everything being paid for me. I felt unprepared and a bit daunted at the prospect of actually moving into a new place where the lights would stay on and I wouldn't have to worry about my wallet. Most people my age would be ecstatic moving out because they're not fucking broody bitches. After all, it would symbolize some kind of change in their life, or they just get to move out and have an awesome house with a bunch of hot guys inside, like being on the road to independence. But I felt like it was nothing of the sort because I want something to be wrong. I really hoped I wouldn't let my parents down, living in a house and having a great time by myself. I wouldn't want to let my grandfather down, but he's dead. What would he be saying right now? I gazed up at the passing clouds in the sky. If you're out there, grandfather, how would you be doing? What? Would there be anything you'd want to tell me at this moment? And of course, no answer. How silly of me. What was I doing? Searching for an answer in heaven. Oh god, I don't even want to read that other part. I ducked my head to stare at the blur of the trees and cars from the car window. My head was definitely going into the clouds there at the moment. Either way, I found myself being driven off to a new... This writing, man. It's like the person who started writing. Like, real talk for a moment. It's like they started writing and they just didn't stop. They just kept writing every little thing that happened. Car rolled to a stop, and I drifted out of my thoughts.
Here we are. Go on in.
I mean, to their credit, though, they made a VN way better than I could. I don't know how to do any of this. I'm sure someone's going to link them this, and they're going to feel really bad making fun of their thing. The main character's cute. There's your compliment. All right, tell Mom I love her.
All right.
Bye, Dad. Just, what's wrong with you? No, make sure to come and visit us often. No, I'm gonna miss you lots. Nothing other than a blank stare. Wow. Can't believe it. So shocked. I paused a bit before reaching for the car door handle, waiting for any form of goodbye, but he didn't speak again. He's like a fucking robot. That's fine. Takes 10 hours to complete. Alright, let's get ready for a marathon. I sighed and exited the car, hearing my dad pop open the trunk. I saw the 2 large bags I packed last night. Wow, he even put the bags in there by himself. Large enough to carry, only 2 things I needed. I took them out and placed 1 bag on each shoulder and then closed the trunk. He then drove off, leaving me alone at the front of the mansion. God, that would be so awesome. I watched the blue car fade into the distance of the road, but she's like a female Shinji. Except she gets a big house instead of a big robot, and she's not happy with it. There it is. It's huge. My grandfather gave me this. It's so hard to believe. The 2 houses. God damn it. It's like Rosetta Stone up in this bitch. The house was framed by a set of tall gates, and I hesitantly pushed them aside to take in the entire estate. The house looked like it was when I last visited him. How long ago was it? At a glance, it seemed kind of intimidating with its size, though if I came closer, it was clear that there was more to it than that. The brick walls began to transform, and it turned into Optimus Prime. But in contrast, the tall doors into the house gave me a feeling of grandeur. Who knew what was waiting for me? But I wouldn't back down at this moment. I took out a key to the front doors and unlocked them. Well, might as well make myself at home. You know, since it's my home. I guess I'll be staying here quite a while anyways, since it's my home. And then I saw them. Whoa, here it comes. Lying on the floor was... What? Lying on the floor was a group of men. I soon realized I was dreaming. They were all unconscious, but there was no explanation as to how they were there in the first place. I dropped my bags and started sucking cock. Haha? Who the heck are these guys? Why are they here? What's going on? Wow, bugged guys mechanics. I didn't even do anything, and these guys are just unconscious on the floor. Some of them had open wounds. Blood was staining the floor, and the scent of them was intermingling with the air. You guys are really excited like me. I'm getting kind of triggered by all this. I couldn't help but feel bad for them instinctively, you know, with their wounds and their fucking busted faces and their dead being on the floor. Shocked and a bit angry at the sudden intrusion. Okay. My mind suddenly went from caring and concern to confused and demanding answers. Who are you guys? No response. They're fucking unconscious. I'll call the police. Still nothing. None seem to be awake or answer or respond to me. I'm so simple-minded. I really just didn't know what to do. They were just squatting in the middle of my living room with their cocks out. Get away from me.
Woman, you're going to let me kiss you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that we've reached our climax. I couldn't believe it myself, but within a mere blink of an eye, one of the men went from lying on the floor to being right in front of my face. What was even more odd was the fact that I felt serene and calm about it. Slowly a desire burned from my chest and creeped its way into my loins, telling me to accept his kiss, even when my mind vehemently refused. Go ahead.
Good.
Okay. Wait, what? I guess I was right with all those blowjob predictions. As he kissed me, I could feel my body go weak. I didn't know why, but I assumed I was just an anime girl. Kiss was draining me of all my energy, and yet it was so good. It made my vagina quiver. It was a strange and tingling feeling that danced throughout my vagina, over every nerve, but mostly my vagina. I could feel streams of intangible energy run up through my vagina and into my lips of my vagina. It felt odd, but at the same time, it felt vagina.
Sam, stop it.
Jesus, Sam. Sam's just kissing me out of nowhere. This person kissing me, Sam, what's his name? Women summed up in one short line. The person kissing me, Sam, what's his name? Tomorrow, she'll tell everyone she was raped.
I said stop. Now.
Please save me. He kissed me out of nowhere, and now my loins feel funny.
Fine.
Ooh, that smack. He finally pulled back. I was left standing there in a daze. I'm sorry for all the girls in my chat. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just riding on you. This game's making it really easy to do that. What? What? Huh? I couldn't tell what was going on. My mind was completely enwrapped by the kiss in my thoughts that melted into the depths of my forgotten vagina.
Please forgive my brother. He's a bit reckless.
Oh, is he? I hadn't noticed. You getting a little jealous? A little envious? You want some of this?
At least I feel a hell of a lot better than you right now.
Oh, yeah. He's got my feminine juices flowing throughout you now. By the way, I'm going to get pregnant now and blame it on you, so you shouldn't have done that.
Because you used your abilities on her.
Oh, that's what... used his abilities on me. Oh, Demolition D blown the fuck out.
Sam, you're such a reckless brute. Taking advantage of a beautiful young woman like her.
Hey, get your belt buckle away from my face, dude. What are you implying? Stop you. Hey, he's using his abilities on me. Stop it.
That pretty boy mouth of yours before I rip it off your pretty boy face.
Oh!
Sheesh, you guys.
Oh, baby blue. I think I've found the one that I'm pursuing. Show to bait here.
I guess you are right, Matthew.
Oh, Matthew Coon, you're gonna get it later. Stop using your abilities on me, Matthew Coon.
I agree.
Who's this mysterious fucko though in the middle? Oh wait, never mind. Sup, Red? Do the carpets match the drapes? However, as the men got up and started to chat freely, my thoughts began to reassemble, and I remember my confusion and anger once again. I was so mad that I'd just been kissed out of nowhere. What?
Huh? Did you say something beautiful?
Get your penis away from me, dude! And then I exploded. What the heck is going on? Why the hell are you all in my house? Why are you all wounded? Why did you kiss me? Who are you guys? I couldn't help exploding. But after being taken advantage of and being left in a mush state, my words escaped without filter. Once again, this wasn't Tumblr. I couldn't just filter out things I didn't like. I definitely scared the men around me. Even the man who kissed me. They all looked... Look at the guy in the middle. Whoa! Oh, she's a harpy. Wait a second. The guy who kissed me...
Ouch!
Ah!
What's your problem?
Dude, guys, please. You're really triggering me right now. My mush state. But little did they know, I was always in a mush state. What's your problem? You can't just go around forcing people to kiss you like that. Are you some kind of pervert?
Pervert? It was only a kiss.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get it, bucko. Come here, try that again. Try it again. Try it again to see what happens. It meant nothing to you, but it means a lot to me. That's the first time I've been kissed. I only give blowjays.
What? Was it your first kiss?
I just said that, Sam. Maybe.
Ow! Hey, what was that for?
I feel like Tiny Tim over here. Look at me. I'm so tiny. I feel like I'm just a midget just running around just hitting everyone and just exploding on that poorly set woman. Her Nordic ass. I know first kisses aren't exactly amazing and full of sparkles as something out of a fairy tale, but I at least expected it to be more than just something forced.
So it was your first kiss. Stop making such a big deal out of it.
Oh, you're really triggering me right now, Sam. Are you asking to get punched again? Because I'll use my super girl strength and punch you. I know you won't hit me back because I'll call the police.
Well, what do you want me to do? It's not like I can somehow take it back.
We're gonna have to kiss in reverse. Come here. Come here. We're gonna have to do it right now. Hit him again. Ask for an apology. Listen here, bucko. You try and smooch me again, you're gonna get hit right in the face. But I guess now, I'll just ask you to not be such a jerk about it. You should at least apologize. That would suffice. Maybe give me another apology smooch. As if to himself, he muttered something under his breath.
Why do I always look like the bad guy? Apologies aren't my forte, but I'll try my best.
Okay, wow, you guys are ruthless. You really wanted me to hit him? Are you guys serious? Guys, you can't just go around hitting guys or else they'll never kiss you again. What the heck? Huh? What is that supposed to mean? I don't get it.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're dreamy, aren't you? Why has he got a dog tag? You ain't been in the military. Look at your arms. You got fucking linguini arms. Sorry about what? My grandfather told me not to be ashamed of my dick.
Sorry for kissing you like that. I went too far.
Oh wow, he's so understanding. This guy's perfect. He sighed and ran his fingers through his hair.
I didn't mean for it to turn out that way.
Jesus, this just keeps going.
It's just... I act on impulse, okay? It's difficult to control myself and... What am I saying?
I don't know, dude. Like, this is really deep and all and complex. We're gonna have to go upstairs and talk about this in depth, and everyone else is gonna have to stay down here, or they can come with. It doesn't matter. It's okay. I get what you're trying to say. Thank you for the apology.
Yeah.
What was
no
that?
problem.
That's just save? Or... Anyway, if you try pulling any funny business in the future, just a fair warning. I know Taekwondo. And then it will be personnel, kid. You understand? I think I've bickered enough. Time to get back to the main issue. So, what exactly are all of you doing in my house, and how come now the music just starts playing?
Miss, please forgive us in our intrusion. We didn't know this abode belonged to anyone, nor did we have the time to take that into consideration.
You guys are, you're really pretty and clean for squatters. What? What do you mean? You don't just barge into people's homes.
We wouldn't have had to if we weren't as wounded as we are currently.
What happened? Are you guys vampires?
We just escaped from a deadly fight that could have ended our lives.
Are you guys werewolves?
Luckily for us, your home was near and the windows were unlocked, so we quickly came inside.
Why'd you think that would make you safe? What makes you think that people following you just wouldn't do the exact same thing? Is this like a secret fortress? Oh god. Oh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a burp coming. I'm sorry. Never mind, I just swallowed it. Okay. I'm such a dirty girl. The last time I remembered, there were laws preventing strangers from stepping on private property, although considering the severity of their wounds, it had to be serious. Oh wait, I thought I was talking to them. I'm sorry. Scoopy fucked up. I guess that explains the wounds. But not why he kissed me. He had absolutely no right to do that unless he needed it to heal himself, because that's his superpower.
Well, lovely flustered lady, it's hard to explain, truly. We're not exactly...
Buckle away from my face! Not normal? What are you guys, demons or something, or vampires, or like werewolves? I asked almost jokingly, but then the boys seemed to take my question differently. Especially the really cute redhead on the right.
Well, yeah, actually, something like that.
Shut your mouth, Gigglepuss. No one asked you.
We're incubi, miss.
Wait.
Demons who consume and use sexual energy of humans to survive.
Yes! It's perfect! Yes! Hey, that's my favorite band. Oh, well that explains it. That's why they look like they're part of a boy band. They're Incubus. What's a good Incubus song? Jeez, Incubus had so many songs, I can't think of any Incubus songs right now. Except Megalomaniac. Incubi, the fabled demons that existed to haunt humans and make them sex-crazed monsters? The mythical beings that could look like anyone just to get into your pants? The imaginary monsters you only saw in movies or on TV?
Hello? Did you hear him?
No, I was too busy thinking about your cocks.
We're telling the truth.
What? How come I don't know all their names yet?
Do you think she's still processing it?
Yes. And she'll understand right about...
Right! Oh, it was funny while it lasted. But, it's time to cut this joke short. Incubuses don't exist. There was no way they existed. That would be practically impossible.
Incubi is the correct plural form. And yes, we do exist.
Prove it. Someone's gonna have to fuck me. Right now. As soon as the words left my mouth, I instantly regretted them, is what I wrote on my blog, but I was so excited to have their hands all over my hot bod.
Very well. Eric, go ahead.
Come on, Eric, give it to me. Come on, Eric, give it to me.
Very well.
Eric! Come on, give it to me. Fuck me!
My sweet, you're
fuck
so
me,
tempting with such non-belief. Let me ease your mind with a tender kiss.
Yeah, give it to me.
I promise, you'll enjoy every minute of it. And maybe You'll even want more.
Not with that delivery, I won't. Not with that boner killer, I won't. What? Once again, I was lost in a pool of calm and serenity. Staring into Eric's eyes, I felt waves of heat course through my chest and vagina and onto my vagina, painting my vaginas red in their wakes. All of my vaginas couldn't help but nod and agree to his offer. Yeah, alright. Is he kissing me? Is that what that is? Oh, with another kiss, my heart began to flutter once again in my chest as I was raped. My mind was sent spinning in a heated, passion-filled pleasure. Yet I could feel my body drain of energy as he kissed me.
Alright, that's enough.
Yeah, you're gonna kill me, dude. I can only handle so many kisses.
Very well. I feel so much better.
I'd like to test my limits, though. If someone else wanted to kiss me right now, I'd like to see how far I could go. Maybe I'll get better. As he pulled out, I was left in a mental mush pool. I felt weak in the knees, despite my will demanding me to stand straight in front of the boys before me. The world around me began to spin as I tried to speak. I think I'm gonna come.
Where are our manners? I'm James, and
Oh,
these
they're all
are my
brothers?
Sam, Eric, Matthew, and Damien.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if they kissed each other? What would happen if they kissed each other? Would they implode?
Miss, are you okay?
Shut the fuck up. You do this for a living. Don't pretend like you're shocked at what's happening.
Shit. She fainted.
Shit. She shitted. I can't believe it. Incubi, real? It spun all around in my head, and I saw only black as I shit my pants and fell to the floor. Floating in darkness, my mind kept... No, I'm serious. What if they kissed each other? Well, that would be gay. My mind kept replaying the scene over and over again, reminding my body of the touch of the incubi's lips against mine. Shit. However, I began to feel the smooth silk all around me. My eyes unwillingly opened, as did my legs. Where? Coco Wadoko. I awoke to find myself in an unfamiliar place. Where was Mom? Dad? I'm pretty sure this wasn't my room. Oh wait, I lived at my grandfather's house now. Of course it would be unfamiliar. I rub my... She really is like Shinji. Even an episode called Unfamiliar Ceiling, because he keeps waking up in the hospital. Watch Evangelion if you haven't. I rubbed my eyes and surveyed my surroundings. I was still in the clothes that I arrived at the house in, but I was laying in a silk-covered bed. I remembered coming in the afternoon, so why was it nighttime already?
You're awake.
Oh, what's up, Damien? Huh? Gah! Since when was he standing there? Who the heck was he? Guy in my bedroom? Did we... Maybe. Look, she doesn't even know. There's no way. Scoopy would not lay with this ginger fucko. Oh, actually, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I did. He's a little dreamy. Hey, sorry. I think I was saying my thoughts aloud. Why was I apologizing to a stranger who only said 2 words since I woke up? Wait, he looked eerily familiar. And then it all came back to me. Incubus. He was Incubus, the band. He and his brothers came here for refuge. 2 of them kissed me, and then I fainted. That was how things came to this. Oh. This room is now in Art 9K mode? Who's in here? Why are my moderators in here? Why are you guys in here being weird and not saying anything? What is R9K mode? I guess it doesn't matter. Everything's slowed down, though. Everything's slow mode. He was leaning against the far wall looking at me. My heart began to race. I thought of the endless list of possibilities of all the things that he could have done to me. Jump up and protect yourself. Where is the option to just, Oh, I guess this is it. Get fucked. I took a deep breath. I was sure that if any of them wanted to take advantage of me, they'll do it later. Yeah, I'm awake now.
That's good.
Okay, is that saving? Is that what that is? No, I haven't saved once. I would be really upset if I lost my progress here. I saw a small form of a smile on his face, which made me blush a little bit. Why, though? One thing still concerned me, though.
I'm not going to use my powers on you.
Oh, you don't have to, Damien. Let me tell you right now. Huh? How?
I can read minds. It's an ability I was born with. Each of us has a different ability, outside of our usual mind-altering powers.
Why didn't they just contract me to do all the voices of all the hot guys in this game? Great. Even more surprises. I grew even more worried about the situation I was in. I see. How long has Scoopy been asleep?
For a few hours. It's already gotten quite dark outside.
That's really funny. You're quite the conversation starter. Well, where are the others? Because you alone, you're not going to satisfy me.
My brothers are downstairs, cleaning up the blood from the lobby floor. And making you dinner as an apology.
Oh, okay. That's unexpectedly sweet. I love them.
It's the least we can do after invading your home, and two of us using our powers on you.
Did any of you use my toilet? That's what I'm most worried about. You've got a point. But don't leave no stinky shits around the house. Right, I almost forgot about that. It still irked me that they had practically taken advantage of me at that point. Even if they were demons, it was still pretty rude to demonstrate their powers by kissing me, even though I clearly asked for it. I'll blog about it later. I wasn't some kind of human plaything. All of this seemed pretty unreal. It was like something out of those romance novels that Naomi sometimes read. I wish I could just... Wait, can I get the girls here? That would be great. I wish I could have just went back to sleep and forgotten all about this. Maybe I should have called the police on them. Then I would never have landed myself in this situation. ... But then again, I sure love cock.
Do you feel well enough to get out of bed?
Yes. I think so. Whoa!
Trust me, I won't let you go.
Baby! Oh yeah, I forgot! I decided to close my mouth for the time being so I wouldn't be weird about her make out with him. Well, he didn't seem to mind carrying me or listening to me talk, so at least things weren't too strange. Damien seemed very quiet and calm about everything. I felt like I'd been kissed by a rose. Especially with the situation we were in. However, there was a sort of longing in his eyes. When he looked at me, it wasn't lustful. It was more an adoration. Pleasure my pain. Keep telling yourself that, lady. Hey, pro tip. If it's a male, it's not an admiration. Once we reached the lobby, I decided that I felt well enough to walk on my own. As strong as he was, it was like he was carrying me like nothing. Yeah, that would be mortifying. Thanks for carrying me, but I think I can walk by myself for now, yeah. Not saying I didn't like it. I mean, I liked it, not in a weird way, of course. It's not like I get carried around all the time. What I'm trying to say is that it was really nice of you to do that. I started to fumble over my words again. Real fucking smooth, Scoopy, every time.
No problem. I'll be heading to the dining room now.
Well, okay. You can just stay here and eat me. Alright, see you. He gently lowered me to the ground before he walked off quietly, disappearing into the shadows of the dark lobby.
Oh!
Ah! Ugh! Matthew Coon, get the fuck out of here, Matt! Suddenly a boy who looked around at my Shota age, or possibly younger, bounced up to me. He looked vaguely familiar. Oh, wait a minute. He's that fucking Shota. Hey, you're Matthew Kuhn, right? What's up?
That's me. Are you feeling any better now? We were all worried when you suddenly passed out.
I'm fine. It's all gonna be Daijobu Desu.
Really? Your face is kind of red. Do you feel sick?
Yes, you stupid incubus. Don't you hear the music? I'm having a moment. Don't you understand what you do to a girl's pussy? You have to know these things. You're Incubus, the band. No, I'm fine. I'm sure of it. You stupid idiot. Must have been blushing when Damien was carrying me downstairs. How embarrassing. Oh my god, my pants are all wet. I'm leaking all over the fucking staircase. How embarrassing.
If you say so. I hope Sam and Eric didn't make you upset.
No, it's fine. They just kissed me. It's okay. After all, I did hit Sam after what he did, so, you know, I guess it's all better. And about Eric, I just wanted to see what you guys could prove what you were saying. So I suppose incubi are real then. Wondered how exactly I got myself into this mess. First my grandfather, then a fight with my father, blowing Lisette, and now this. I certainly had a knack for getting myself into sticky situations.
Oh, I have an idea.
He shoved his hands into his pockets with a cheery grin on his face. What is he doing?
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh my god. Alright. Is he trying to do a magic trick?
Ta-da!
What is that exactly? He smiled as if to wave it off. But when he opened his eyes... What? And saw what he was holding, oh, his face froze in shock.
Wait a second. What did I just make? This is...
Oh, he's such a kooky airhead. I like him the best. He's the cutest. Scoopy doesn't know how to react to this situation. Do all incubus penises look like this? Because if so, I'm probably just going to go back and live with my parents. What he produced from his loins was a creepy-looking doll.
Ah, what is that?
Is it me or the doll? Now you're upsetting me. I'm not sure. Oh, Jesus. Things are getting interesting. Hey, fuck you, Cube. The fuck out of here. Oh, okay. His face paled considerably. He dropped it to the floor, scooting away from it frantically.
Get it away from me! You might be possessed by a demon or something!
Oh, he's so cute and ditzy. Look at... Dry those dreary eyes, boyo. It's all gonna be fine. Scoopy doesn't know how to react to this either. But isn't he a demon himself?
That's not what I wanted to make. I just wanted to surprise you with a stuffed animal or just something to cheer you up.
Whoa, this situation is
It
just...
came straight out of a horror movie.
This is just too much for Scoopy to handle, man. He slumped his shoulders and looked down at his feet. It's okay. You don't have to look so dejected. I mean, it's certainly unique. You can have it. You can have it.
What? I appreciate the thought, but no thanks.
No, you need it. That's too bad. Are you sure? I picked up the doll and waved it around him. It was funny teasing him.
Ah! Help! It's gonna kill me!
I guess I'm just a psychopath out of nowhere. Alright. I'll stop, bucko.
Anyway,
but next time...
I'm heading back to help out with the food. You can come over if you're hungry.
Oh, can I? In my own house? Thanks, Matt. You're fucking useless. I think I'll go with you then. Do I have permission? Something smells good. My stomach rumbled like a disgusting ham beast in agreement. I was starving.
Oh, the girl's awake.
Oh, that must be the reason. It's because this guy's dick was right next to my face. What? Oh, I'm not short. I'm always on my knees. She's not short. Excuse you, I have a name, you know.
Should we really care?
Ooh, Sam, you'd love my girlfriend Suzu. She's so spicy as well. You're spicy
Sam,
like
I will
her.
roast that tongue for dinner if it doesn't stop flapping in that idiotic mouth of yours.
Don't fucking do that, James Coon. Then he won't be able to kiss me anymore.
Whatever.
Sam doesn't even give a shit about his tongue so long as he has his penis.
I apologize for his attitude.
Whatever. Oh. That's fine.
Good. I hope you'll enjoy the meal we prepared for you.
This doesn't sound ominous. Did you put your incubus bullshit in it? Meal? I'm so surprised. All I smelled was penis. For a second, my mind didn't understand what James meant, and then I realized, oh, he cooked me a meal. Oh, that's right, a meal. Oh, wait, you didn't have to.
We insist. Besides, it's quite impossible to undo our cooking, even if you command us to.
Why are you talking like that? Alright, well, thank you. Is this the beta? Are you asking me if this man is the beta of the VN, or if this is the beta of the VN? Wait a minute, god damn it. Matthew put down the last of the plates on the table and bowed a bit, exaggerated to me, gesturing to the table in a sweeping motion. Anyways, the answer to your question is yes to both questions.
There we go. Dinner's all served.
Okay, you can leave now, Matt. Thank you. Fucking idiot. The table was filled with various foods from an eclectic selection of cuisines. One portion of the table was filled with elegantly plated Asian foods, and another portion was yummy-looking desserts. It was basically anime. And there were yet more and more plates that I could have possibly imagined. Whoa, that's a lot of food, and it all looks so good.
We hope
Today,
you enjoy
Junior.
it, my sweet.
Come on, Eric. Every single time with you. What? Sweet? Me? Maybe.
That's enough, Eric.
Yeah, Eric, you're really out of line. Just cut out your
You're
tongue
no
and roast
fun,
it.
James.
He just wants to have fun.
I don't need to be fun, Eric. Miss, please follow me.
What, 5 feet to the table? Thanks. Oh, thank you for escorting me. I didn't know what came over me, whether it was his politeness or maybe his power, but I didn't care. I just wanted to get fucked so bad. James seemed very kind and intelligent. I could tell because of the glasses and the gay cardigan. But aside from that, there was something that set him apart from his brothers. Not to mention, he didn't really seem to hold much appreciation for them.
Miss, I have to ask, why do you live alone?
Well, I don't, James Coon. I'm here with all of you and your sexy brothers now. Well, it's kind of a long story, and Scoopy doesn't really want to get into it.
I'm all ears if you wish to tell.
What did I just say? No. It's fine. Maybe another time.
Very well. Here's your seat, then.
Oh, baby. Give Daddy the cummies.
Let me get your chair for you, lovely lady.
Eric, why don't you just sit on the table and just take your pants off? This is my Scoopy harem. Eric was... I don't actually know what a cardigan is. I'm sorry. Eric was very charming, and his smile pulled at my heart. The way he kept flirting with me definitely designated him as a charmer of the demons, yet there was a little distance in his eyes.
By the way, I apologize for my behavior earlier. Stealing your second kiss like that.
I don't really think they put second kisses on a pedestal. It's all pretty much downhill from there to the first one. Huh? Oh yeah, when I didn't believe that they were incubi, I had almost forgot that I kissed a random dude. It's fine, I guess. I mean, you didn't just get up and grab a kiss for no reason. I mean, you had so many reasons to do it.
I'm not as forward, unlike Sam.
Oh yes, you're very reserved. Suddenly, Eric leaned in and whispered in my ear, "Hey, little mama, I got something you might like to hear."
I won't lie, though.
Oh, God.
I enjoyed kissing you and feeling you melt in my arms.
I gotta take these earbuds out. Whew. Wait till you see my dick, he said. Be cool. Be cool. Smack him! Be cool. You sir are quite the charmer.
Yes, I am known for that.
Why don't we just end it right here? I'm taking the Eric route. I mean, look how far we've come. As much as I do appreciate the constant compliments, you don't have to keep touching me like that.
Like what?
Oh, stop it. It tickles. He batted his eyelids as if he had no idea what I was talking about. And I couldn't help but laugh. Well, there's one thing this game's got right. Well, like, you're trying to get in my pants half the time.
I can
She
assure
said with a
you,
smile.
I'm just a lover of beautiful women.
Okay. Something tells me that there's more to it than that, Eric. Oh, that's what those hearts are. They're different colors. I'm getting heart points with the boys. Oh, that means I fucked up with James Coon, because I didn't tell him my life story. I should have known. All men love hearing women's life story. For a moment, he looked away, losing a bit of his smile. Before I could question it, though, he turned back to me with a new teasing smile.
Did you want there to be more?
Yeah, I guess. Let's do it. This isn't going anywhere. This joke's gone on far enough. I want to play The Witcher. I didn't want to hit him, but I didn't know how to react, so I just took my pants off.
Sorry. You just look so cute when you're blushing.
Oh, no, it's not blushing. I just have a rash. It always looks that way. I felt my vagina heat up simply from his words. I then felt Eric take my vagina and kiss it gently.
I hope you'll enjoy dinner, however, my dear.
That's dirty. I drew my attention back to the dishes. I was both intrigued and slightly scared at the amount of food they made. Seeing my expression, Eric leaned forward and proudly smiled, gesturing to all of the dishes with a dramatic sweep of his arm.
I made almost all of the dishes myself.
You're a real-life anime dude. Humorously enough, Matthew looked at him with a shocked expression as if he was betrayed. His face changed instantly to that of a frown.
And I'm the Queen of the Nile.
Oh, Matt with the jokes.
What's that supposed to mean?
Holy shit, you two, calm down.
Me, you, and James did the work together, dummy.
Baka.
It's you, James, and I, Matthew.
Oh, James with the witty retorts, this banter.
Little boys will always make mistakes.
Yeah. Matthew looked at James in disbelief, probably for siding with Eric, and he annoyedly swiveled back to Eric to confront him.
I'm not a little boy. I'm barely a year younger than you.
Shame. You would have been the best if you were even more than that.
Well, you certainly don't act like it.
Yeah, you big baby. Ha 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 ha! Get out of your diapers, Matt. Really couldn't help but laugh. Matthew seemed very much like a kid. He was adorable. However, I couldn't help but feel like, in a way, he was much more mature than the others, especially Eric.
Huh? Is something funny?
Yeah, I'm laughing at your penis. Always assume that, boys. Girl ever laughs at you. Haha, no, it's nothing at all. Thank you for the meal, all of you. Itadakimasu.
Oh, you're welcome, miss.
You're almost as cringy as me. You're working your way up there, Matt.
Such a well-mannered young lady. Beautiful inside and out.
Well, you did just kiss my
Eric,
vagina.
knock it off.
Don't worry, Matt. You'll get yours in time. In agreement with Matthew, Sam cocked up his cock and glared at his cock.
Seriously, you're getting really annoying with that suck-up act.
Man, Sam is just, he doesn't give two hoots. It was obvious that Sam was the bad boy of the group. He had his big tough act and was obviously physically stronger than the rest of these guys. I'm done. I don't want to play this anymore. Thanks for joining me. This game's so